the small village was completely still, not a sound to be heard nor movement to be seen. Except for a small shadow. It slipped swiftly from the wall to the well to the side of the barn. The moon emerged from behind a cloud, revealing the shadow was a rooster. The rooster wore a black satin mask and kept a sword in a sash at his waist. He held the letter. The rooster hopped through the barn window and landed silently on the dirt and straw-covered floor. The rooster glanced around. The coast was clear. He drew his sword and pressed the point against a knot of wood on the barn wall. A trapdoor in the floor cranked open, and soft light spilled up into the barn. The rooster slipped down the hatch, which closed behind him. "About time," said the duck. "An artist cannot be rushed, my dear Jean-Luc," said the rooster. "Was it him, Pierre?" A sheep turned from studying a large map on the wall. The map showed various notes, lines and circles. "Was it Cagliostro?" asked the sheep. "Most certainly, Bernadette," said the rooster. "He is still wearing that ridiculous mask, as if he could have a beak." "Pierre, be a fine fellow and read the letter," said the duck Jean-Luc. Pierre, the rooster, broke the wax seal with a flourish. He cleared his throat and began to read. "My dearest, darling honey loaf, the days are simply unbearable without the sweet nectar of your love, the rich wine of your eyes, and the fine cheese of your company. How dost I miss thee? Let me now carefully count the ways." Pierre looked up. "There are a lot of ways. Should I go on?" "Yes," said Jean-Luc, hopping from his stool to grab a candle. He brought it close to the back of the letter. "But now, please." The candlelight illuminated more writing, hidden between the lines of the love letter. "Oh-ho! Invisible ink! Most clever," said Pierre. "Yes, here we are. It seems that Benjamin Franklin is developing some new plans for hot air balloons, and they are not pleasant." Bernadette, the sheep, slammed her hoof on the work table. "Humans," she muttered. The sheep turned and examined her wall. Besides the map, it was covered with diagrams, beautiful watercolor designs for balloons of all sizes and shapes, navigational aids, new methods of propulsion, ingenious baskets with clever storage compartments, and more. "Such a lovely thing, the light of an air balloon. Why can it not remain so?" she asked. "Certainly it is not the way of human beings to leave well enough alone," said Jean-Luc. The duck took the letter, read it silently, then set it alight with a candle. "That is why we will stop them." "With style and finesse," added Pierre, swishing his sword through the air and extinguishing the flame. A look of steely determination grew in Bernadette's eyes. "Step 1. We need our own spy in the house of Benjamin Franklin." Chapter 3. Benjamin Franklin, inventor, diplomat, and many other things, sat at his desk in his sun-dappled study. Years ago, he had been sent to France to seek assistance for the American colonies in their struggle against England. In France, hating England was a national pastime, so Franklin's mission was a great success. Now the War of Independence was over. The Treaty of Paris signed. Benjamin Franklin's time in France was drawing to a close. There were fewer meetings at court these days, fewer salons to attend, and fewer visitors to entertain. Benjamin Franklin's great mind was free to wander. The details of the household operated without his attention, thanks to the skill and dedication of the château's caretaker and sole servant. Although only 10 years of age, Emile excelled at his job. Orphaned after the death of his father, the previous caretaker, Emile found great purpose and satisfaction in his duties, and he devoted his life to his work. At this moment, Emile was placing the freshly polished silver candlestick holders in their places. He examined them. He moved one a fraction of an inch to the left, another a bit to the right. Satisfied at last, Emile retrieved his broom from the cupboard, right side, in front of the neatly stacked buckets and the ironed and folded rags. Emile carried the broom up the stairs and gently knocked on the study door. "Monsieur Franklin?" "Come in, Emile." Emile slipped in without a sound, a skill he had perfected. "Ah, yes."